Good afternoon, my beautiful people. It's your girl May on the show. How are you today? I hope you are doing well. Today we are here to discuss mainly on marriage. These days, many marriages are having issues. Different homes are being destroyed because of what we don't know. Many people are leaving their marriages because of one thing or the other, and it baffles me. So I want us to really discuss what is the cause of these issues, what is going on. About last year, I made a research and I understand that about how many homes have been broken because of nonchalant attitude, because of what doesn't even really matter. So today I want us to really discuss on it. What can we do to make our marriage work? What can we do to put things together in our marriage? And today we'll be having our mommy in the studio with us today, who is going to share more light on this. Please help me make welcome of our mommy, Pastor Mrs. Jerry Rock. Mommy, you are welcome to the studio.
Thank you very much.
You are looking beautiful today.
Thank you very much. It's a privilege to be here.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Mommy, in our society today, many marriages have been destroyed. I don't really know what is going on. You know, I was discussing with a friend yesterday, and she said she wants to leave her marriage. And I asked her why. She said she's tired of the marriage. I'm talking of a marriage about a year ago. And I don't really understand what is going on. Mommy, can you share more light? First of all, what is even marriage? Did people understand what marriage is all about before getting into it? What can you say about that?
Thank you very much. It's very interesting. I love that question. You know, number one, what I want us to understand about marriage is a union of a man and woman coming together to be one. Do you understand?
Yeah.
And for that marriage to work, you know, according to the various studies nowadays, you know, something is missing in marriage, and if we want such marriage to work, number one, we must understand communication. Communication must not be lack in the marriage, and also, you know, what can cause that is infidelity, and also we can certainly be sexual attraction. What I mean is that, you know, maybe sexual abuse. You know, in marriages, if we want it to work, there's some things we needed to put in places. Do you understand? To the glory of the Lord, my marriage is 20 years. I have experience of 20 years, and maybe like 3 months to add it up.
20 years.
20 years.
And still going.
And it's still going. But let me tell you something. Hell of my marriage is not something like that, because I face a lot of things. Why? Because understanding is being missing. Do you understand? Understanding is being missing.
The communication.
Yes,
is it understanding based on communication or?
Yes, you need to understand your spouse. You need to understand your spouse. I mean, do you understand? Because if you don't understand it, you know the character, his character. You know his attitude. If the understanding based on attitude and character is not being understood, there's no how such marriage will not be experiencing what we call conflict. Do you understand? But if understanding is being rooted and is being solid, you will understand the rules and don'ts, and maybe do and don't of your husband. Do you understand? Okay.
Mommy, there's something I want to understand.
Okay.
When we talk about two couples understanding themselves,
okay,
I think is for the both parties.
Yes.
Okay, what in a situation whereby what I understand is not what the other person understands?
Okay.
Maybe I'm going to the other direction,
okay,
he's going to the other direction.
Okay.
How can this be handled?
Okay, good. It's very simple. Do you understand? What we're talking about understanding is for you to tell me what you want, I to tell you what I want. Let me cite an example. When I'm married newly, you know, my husband will ask me not to do this. I kept doing that. But it's gotten to an extent, to a situation, a stage. He called me. if this character and attitude is being persist, your love that I have for you, it will be depreciated. You don't understand. But because of that, I say no. Okay, my husband, bring out your pen and also your sheet of paper. Just write down your do and don't. I too, I write it for him. This is what I don't want, and this is what I want. And to the glory of the Lord, we're able to do what? To follow the procedure. Do you understand? If the procedure is not being taken, there's no conflict will not happen in marriage. Do you understand? Like I overheard you were saying that you met a friend who happened to say, maybe I want to quit of my marriage of just a year. Just a year. So, yeah. But if the understanding is being rooted or coded, do you understand? You will know, okay, you should have asked a question from her that what is exactly that make you to quit? At least before that you can say, this man, I love her. I love him. I want to go in this relationship, but something must warrant why she will say, I don't want to go further in this marriage.
You are right, ma. Like, I asked her,
Okay.
I asked her, why did you want to leave this marriage?
Okay.
And she told me something. She said, there is no compatibility. They are not compatible.
Good.
My question is that, before you get married to this person, I believe there is a relationship from the beginning.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Why don't you iron this out? Why is it inside the marriage that you discover that there's no compatibility?
Good. Do you understand? In the area of marriage, what I understand, whenever you want to marry somebody, you don't need to marry based on pity.
Yeah,
do you understand? Yeah. Don't marry based on pity.
Based on
pity. Do you understand? Because that is the reason why we should have a room for caution. Somebody should not just introduce somebody to you that I want you to marry this. You don't have affection for him. You don't have affection for her. Or maybe because of pity or because of maybe inability to take care of yourself. Okay, this brother said, okay, he wanted to like help me out. Okay, because of that, it results to what we call maybe I later married it. But in the process, you can say, no, this one is not my choice. This one is not my what I desire for. So in that process, it may be what we call fed up or I want to quit. So the key point is that don't marry based on pity.
Thank you, ma. Yes, I want to ask something. You know, these days many people married based on prophecy.
Okay.
I was discussing with a lady also, and she was telling me something that a pastor told her that this is her husband.
Okay.
And I told her, you yourself, did you have the conviction of marrying this person?
Okay.
But she so much believed in this man that she wants to get married to her fiancé simply because of prophecy.
Okay.
Because many people today, being married because of prophecy, they rush out of the marriage.
Good.
Because they later discover that maybe this is not the kind of man or woman they want for themselves.
Good.
Now, what can you say about that?
Okay, I would like to say a topic, to say something, but let me just use a word of sorry based on that. Do you understand?
Yeah.
What I'm saying is that we should not marry based on prophecy. Say, for instance, maybe a sister in the church, financial okay, and with good standards, and then maybe a brother just come and the pastor, after all, if I should match both of them together, at least that would be a venue for me for income. Do you understand? Sister, this is the best person for you to marry.
Wow.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
But you as a man or woman, you need to go to God, because it's not the pastor that will live together with you. You need to go to God and have that total conviction that truly God is leading me into the marriage. Because let me tell you, there is no marriage that does not have frustration. Do you understand? So
yes,
if God, if God is leading you into that marriage, so if there's any storm that could maybe just feature in the midst of that, you can able to go back to God and God, this marriage, you are the one that me in. Daddy, I want this storm to be calm. Do you understand? You cannot just be saying, it's because of my pastor or based on prophecy. No, you shouldn't do that. Do you understand? So if somebody give or just prophesy or give prophecy that you are to marry this person, you can take that one as primary. You can go back to God and make your requirements and make your vicinity study based on the man.
Thank you, ma. That
You are
reminds
welcome.
me of something. Before I got married to my husband,
Okay.
a woman, a prophetess, met me and said, "This man is not your husband."
Good.
But I did something. I
Alright.
went to my secret room and I asked God, "Is this person for me?"
Okay.
These are mistakes many people do today.
Okay.
You don't marry based on prophecy. You marry because you are convinced to marry this man.
Yes, that is a
But
key point.
many marriages are having issues today because they believe that whatever their pastor said is what they believe. I don't know if you understand me.
Very well.
Because sometimes I sit down to think, especially in a Christian home, many people are running out of their marriages because they feel the marriage is no longer working for them. You understand?
Yes.
Ma, I want to ask, what can we do to remedy the situation of divorce in our society today?
Good. No, I said earlier, according to the various studies, the remedy we need to do is to the number one, we have to reject what we call abuse. And also we have to reject what we call failure in marriages. And also we have to reject what we call extramarital affairs. Because if extramarital affairs is being maybe viewed out, maybe the second one may like, if you can do this to me, I believe I have to quit from the marriage. You know, in the program today, my husband was saying a fatal topic about why he was ministry, and the Lord told him that somebody is here in the service that he caught here that God wants to deliver him, and the person is in the service together with his wife. He refused to come out because why? He was afraid of his wife. Then later, the second day, he came in and said, man of God, I was the one who you were referring to. What happened? So the man of God make a question. I said, why can't you come out that very day that I made a demand? He says, sir, I cannot come and do. Number one, my wife is there. So in that sort, extramarital affairs, if eventually the man should come out in the process of the man of God asking questions, someone cut head, come out. Let me just ask a question. What will it be the outcome in that man? Even though right there, the woman, she will make a decision that no, I cannot longer go in this journey. So extramarital
I'm sorry
abuse.
to cut you, ma.
Okay.
Does it mean that when there is a mistake
Okay.
in the marriage,
Okay.
there should not be forgiveness?
No. If you want the marriage to continue, you need to do what you need to forgive. You don't understand.
Yeah.
You need to forgive. But in a situation whereby when we're talking about forgiveness, you see maybe a man maybe did something that is not pleasant, to his wife. Maybe after 3 months or 4 months, the woman will be like, hey, let me remind you what has happened the last time. This is exactly what you did. You don't understand.
Oh.
So to forgive is what is divine. Did you understand? But when we want to forgive, we need to forgive. If you want to marry to continue, you need to forgive. It's just like an issue of mouth and teeth. So we need to forgive. If we want our marriage, in as much the second party who happen to be husband or wife, who able to come to his senses, my wife, please, I am very sorry. I know I have broken your heart. Find a space in your heart to forgive me. If indeed he can do that genuinely, I believe you need to forgive so that you can enjoy your marriage.
Wow. Thank you very much, ma'am.
God bless you.
Another thing I want you to share more light on. These days,
Okay.
abusing a woman has
Okay.
become the order of the day.
Okay.
To the point that many women die in their marriages
Okay.
because they feel, what will people say? I don't know if you understand me.
Very well, very well.
Especially those who are workers in the church. Because they believe, when I quit this marriage, what will my pastor say? What do people say? I am the wife of a pastor. I am this, I am that. And because of that, they die inside that marriage. What can you say about that? Should they remain in the marriage because of what people said, or something should...
This is a vital question. You don't understand? This is a vital question. I believe in the marriage. Many husbands, like you said, they take a action by raising hand on their wife. Number one, based on what we call lack of understanding, or maybe love is being missing, or maybe attack in the family, or inability. Because number one, if it can come to that stage, because we are saying, there's an area, let me just shift this in, area of maybe husband refusing to perform his duty in the area of sex. Did you understand? Yeah. Because say for instance, maybe my wife, I want to have it today, I want to have it now. No, I don't have time due to my work, this and that, blah, 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 this and that. The man can fly out that, okay, if that be the case, I'm no longer in this marriage. Did you understand? We have experience whereby a man, a man and a woman, he said, when pastor wants to interfere into the marriage, he said, Pastor, I can no longer go in this marriage. Based on area of this sex, this man is refusing to give me my right. So I cannot continue. I'm not a cupboard. Blood is running on my vein. I cannot do that. So in that such, man can take a unnecessary action because of that. Hello sir, my husband, my husband, please, I need money to, I don't have it.
Do me and do you kind of?
Yes, okay. Unnecessary action. I could remember somebody was telling my husband the other time that she needed some wood of money from her husband. That yesterday I really satisfied the man. In fact, the man, he went to an extra length to provide for my need. Did you understand? Yeah. So in the area of maybe conflict or whatever in the world, in the marriage, I believe at times we should seek for counsel. Do you understand? We should be able to seek for counsel, because you see many people, many women, despite of conflict, despite of beating, you see they will even voice out.
They will be quiet.
Yeah, they will voice out. Yes, maybe take for instance, maybe it's the man that is financed, maybe the husband, maybe he's the one financing the mother of his wife, is the one using money to sponsor maybe his wife's sibling, or is the one that is playing major role in that family. Because of that, the wife can say, okay, I will not quit, because if I should quit now, this man is taking major role in my family, so it's better let me just do that. I'm telling you, marriage is not that, you don't understand. Yeah. At times, if you see that conflict is much, you can just give room a wise, give space. Do you understand? If you don't want to divorce the man, you give space. Do you understand? Give space. There's one correct issue that is on now. Marriages of 28 years. Do you understand? Earlier of the marriage, they are doing good. When the man will order the woman, sit down.
She will sit.
Stand up. Don't do this. But now, this person, she's a manager of a company. Somebody presently collecting almost 11 million naira in the bank. Banking industry, and she asked many people, Esma, do you understand? She told my husband that, man, sir, I'm now in my sexy. This man can no longer control me any longer. So, did you understand? So she decided to separate for him. Why? Until the man code of the man. So I believe marriage is not do and die. Did you understand? Like you see many Christians today, they will not talk. They will say, if I should quit, what will others be saying? If I should do this, you can go and seek a counsel. Do you understand? Go and seek a counsel and let them ask questions. What is exactly that is causing this? So if it is an attack, they will pray along. If it is attitude that you, as a woman, you need to change, so you change your attitude. You see some women, the way they talk back to their husband is something unbearable. That husband will talk one, they will talk two. Do you understand? So in that short, we should do our appropriate visibility study. What is the cause? Let's ask questions. I believe if the question is beatable, we're able to tackle and know exactly what is happening.
Wow. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Another thing I want you to share more light on is I discover some women, maybe you are dressing well before the man got married to you.
Okay.
I believe that man saw something in you before asking you, will you be my wife?
Good.
You understand? But at the end of the day, after marriage, they become something else.
Good.
You understand? They and I don't know, and I believe this is part of some issues in marriage today. What advice can you give to our women out there?
God bless you. You see, when you say you give your life to Jesus, that does not mean that you should dress anyhow. That does not mean you should dress nonchalant attitude. Do you understand? For, let me give instance. Maybe take for instance, many men that they have maybe extramarital affairs outside. Is the way the woman entices them, seduce them, during maybe in the course of addressing. Do you understand? So as a woman, even though you have 4 children, even though you have 3 children, even though you have 7, as many you wishes, that does not mean you should do what? You should dress anyhow. You are meant to seduce your husband.
Yes.
Do you understand?
I love that.
Yes, you dress in a such that when your husband sees you, say, madam, I need you today. Madam, you are looking younger. I will be amazing. I will see a lot of women, the only one issue. You will see there, even though I don't know, I do ask questions, maybe they don't used to wear bra. I'm very sorry. The way they will just, leave everything like that, the way, they won't tidy up the room. They can, if they are nursing baby, put pampers here, visitor just come, you see smelly, you see that. How would the man to have urge? So every man, they love what? They love good dressing.
Yes.
They love you to dress in a such. They look at it, hey, is it my wife? That was the day a pastor paid visit to our house. He made mention, say, whenever my wife just do this, just all back. In fact, the thing is annoying. She will just dress anyhow, this and that. You don't understand. Despite that, pastor has limit that, okay, because of Jesus, I cannot do beyond mayor. But yet, we as a woman, even we have to dress in a corporate form. Yes, be attractive, be seductive, especially your husband. So we have to do that. That is a key point.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
You are welcome.
Women out there, dress well for your husband. I don't know, these days women just dress anyhow. You leave your body at will. I don't understand. That man saw something in you.
Very well.
And that is what I don't understand. You blame what did they call them, side chick, and they are taking your. Why you are not doing what you are supposed to do? I used to tell my friends something. I said, before this man saw you, he saw something in you. I don't know if you understand me. Yeah. There is something that pushed him to you.
Very well.
You get? Some will say the man don't love me anymore. This, that. No.
Okay.
You have to do something that will keep that love burning. You understand?
You are making points.
It's not everything that is devil this, devil that. That is another problem of the marriages today. Because people don't understand that what they believe is prayer. Whatever that happens is devil is the one.
Everything prayer.
You understand me, ma'am? So thank you very much for hitting on that.
You're welcome.
Our women need to wake up.
Very well.
Need to come up. These days you see women, because you have given birth to 1 or 2, you leave your body and see, Definitely, men are moved by what they see.
Very well.
I don't know if you understand.
Very well.
And that is what many, especially our Christian women today, they don't believe in that. They believe in if it's the will of God, it's the will of God. No. You understand? Ma, I want you to advise the younger ones out there, the single ladies and guys who are yet to be married. What is your advice for them before stepping into marriage? Because this day I discovered that many young ladies don't even marry because of love anymore. They marry because of money, they marry because of what they see. And one thing I don't understand, that no matter what it is, you might be seeing that thing now, it can disappear tomorrow. You understand? Before you speak, ma, when I wanted to get married to my husband, I know that he don't have all it takes at that moment to take care of me. But I pushed. You understand? But these days, many ladies are not ready to work. I don't know if you understand.
Very well, very
they are
well.
not ready. They are not ready to do that. We should support the family. Their own is that as far as the man has money, no problem. Now, what can you say about what is your advice for them? Because I'm very scared for the next generation.
My advice towards that is something reasonable. They don't understand, because number one, we shouldn't go into marriage based on maybe money. Let me start my own example. When I wanted to marry my husband, despite he has something before converted to Jesus. They don't understand. But in the process, when we marry, he does not have anything. They don't understand. At times I will do a lot of things, maybe hawk for feeding. But to the glory of the Lord, I'm enjoying my marriage now. Did you understand? But the advice that I needed to give to them is that, number one, we should allow what we call courtship. Because when you see in the process of the courtship, you're able to see maybe this is go area or no go area. You just talk a one, maybe you are just cracking a joke, you just see a man fly out, just talk to you anyhow. In fact, you have to be careful to go into that marriage. You know, a man reveal or a sister revealing it may be a character before going, say no, let me manage this thing. At least when I go in, he's going, or he or she is going to change. You God have revealed that this character, this journey don't go. Say no. I believe if I go in, I will convert the man.
You convert.
They don't understand.
The man will end up converting.
Maybe this man, the man will change. No, we shouldn't do that. They don't understand. And more so, before we can go into that marriage, the youngest one, we need to go and make a counsel. Do you know that? Say counsel for those people who their marriages is working fine. Ma, please, what are you doing for these marriages to work fine? This is my experience. This is the character of my husband. This is what he normally do. I try to be submissive. I try to humble myself. I don't talk back on my husband. Whenever my husband is talking, I don't do this. I don't do that. And we shouldn't go to that marriage because no, this man has money. Nowadays, I hear when people be saying that even though Yahoo, I want to go. But you don't know the repercussion of that. Maybe by tomorrow you'll be the one to elevate, to rectify the thing. You don't understand. No. We should let God to lead us. And like what I said earlier, that you should allow courtship. In the process of that courtship, I believe maybe 3 months, 6 months, the person will have review part, not full. They don't understand. Let me start an example. A lady came around to come and make inquiry about exactly my husband. That, okay, I want to go into this relationship. Please, can you help me to pray? And as the man of God closed his eyes in Jesus' name, he said, ma, don't go into that direction. That marriage, I could sense deception. He said, no, pastor, you can't understand. This man happened to be a prayer warrior. This man, he has a vital role in the church. My husband said, no, don't go. He was like giving him some instance that he has experience of like 3 people or 4 people. After 6 months, the marriage collapsed. She said, no, this and that. Exactly 6 months, this sister, she came back. And immediately after joining together, both husband and wife for better for worse, immediately, a week after, this man showcased himself. He just saw, she wanted to tidy up something in her room, and she saw this man with this Muslim something with how to, to if they want to like honoring God, this and that. The man was like, hand, this and that, about to say, brother, this, no, don't call me brother. I'm a Kinekon, he may mention the name in Muslim form. He said, are you not? He said, because I want to catch you. That was the statement. Wow. I humble myself to join what? Prayer warrior.
He wants to get what he wants from her.
Good. And the man told her that, see, you are no longer going to that church again. You are following me to mosque. Did you understand? So in the process of courtship, we have to allow, if as younger I'm discussing to younger, we have to allow what we call courtship. In the process, I believe partially, God might have revealed this person you have to marry. And don't marry based on money, because nobody knows tomorrow. The man you see, I think we normally watch film. You see somebody that you say you are not married today because of friends, because of advice, or this and that. Later you see that God turned things around for the man. You now begin to say, I don't know. No, you shouldn't marry based on maybe this person cannot finance me, cannot take care of me. No, let God lead you. And truly, if you love the person, I'm telling you, go in and the Lord will make a way for you.
Wow, thank you very much.
You are welcome.
I really appreciate. So, you single lady out there, don't marry because of money. You know, money is not everything, though. Some people might say, without money, that marriage will suffer. Yes. That is why, as a single lady, you need to have something doing yourself. Don't depend on man. Because depending on man, that is the reason why many of them married wrongly. Because you believe the man can do everything for me. No. You need to do something for yourself. Men are also human like you. When they take all the responsibility, they will die in time. I discovered that widows are more than widowers. You understand? Because it's like our women are not helping matters. Do not wait for a man to do for you alone. Work. Because when you work with your hand, you will not fall into wrong things. So my advice is that they should learn how to work, learn how to do something with your hand. You are not
very good. That is very good. It's very good.
You understand? Thank you very much.
You are welcome.
I'm still your host, May Timothy. Thank you for joining us, and God bless you.
Thank you very much. I am honored to be here today. So I want to say God bless you in the mighty name of Jesus. Please, my name is Pastor Mrs. Gift Rock, the senior pastor of Apostolic Mountain of Mercy and Miracle, and I work with my husband. God bless you. See you another time. Amen.
This page is all about we discussing on our experiences, not just on marriages. What is your experience about life? You can put it on the comment section. You want to talk to me, you want to be on the show, you are all welcome. I'm here to listen to you. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Don't forget to click on that like button for more notification. God bless you.